7 things women believe men want, but actually turns them off. As a woman, you are undoubtedly aware of what women believe men want. However, what if I told you that nearly every one of those things genuinely turns off real men? I am aware that assumptions about other people are something that we all make throughout life. This is true for both men and women. We all think differently of one another, and occasionally we will do anything out of desperation to try to make the other person happy. A lot of the time, this brings us to a moment in our lives where we realize just how wrong everything we've done is. When you put a lot of effort into impressing a guy, you could choose to do things that you would never typically do, or you might deny that there are things that every man would love to see you do, but you could never say yes to. At that point, misunderstandings can happen as we all focus on what we believe others desire. A woman may believe that he wants her to do one thing, while a guy may want the exact opposite. That explains why a lot of relationships end unexpectedly. When two individuals have differing expectations, it may destroy any chance of a deep and enduring relationship, and one of them decides to leave before things get too difficult to handle. So, if you're a woman who is having difficulty finding a man because they all leave too early, it may be because you're relying too heavily on your assumptions about them. You're probably doing the opposite of what makes both of you happy because you believe that's what they want. However, if you change how you act slightly, amazing things will happen before you know it. What women believe guys want versus what they truly want. So it's already evident that there are some things that women assume guys like, but in truth, they find repulsive. To avoid making wrong actions when trying to impress a man, you must first recognize what you're doing wrong. These are some of the things that women believe men want when the truth is quite different. Men, believe it or not, do not want you to. 1. Look like a model. The majority of men may look twice or comment on how fantastic she looks when they encounter a gorgeous lady, but that's about it. Only the immature believe that the woman of their dreams must appear like a model for them to fall in love with her. Everyone else understands that a woman's body isn't what makes her appealing. Her attitude, views, and values, as well as her capacity to care for herself without the assistance of others, will keep a guy by her side. Good features are a plus, but no true guy believes that a woman must have the figure of a model in order to grab his attention. Only a child would think like this. So, the first mistake that many women make is convincing themselves that they don't have a chance with a man just because they don't have the best figure in the world. But if you only realized how insignificant this is to real men, your life would be so much easier. 2. Dress provocatively. Would you believe me if I told you that a man is more attracted to a lady who wears a long dress and covers up, rather than one who shows everything? It's a common misunderstanding that guys enjoy it when women dress provocatively. It appears to be what piques our curiosity. But if this is the main reason you wear that tight, short dress, even if you don't feel comfortable in it, it's time to stop doing so. First and foremost, you should never dress to impress a man. Second, you should always be comfortable with your clothing. Also, if a man sees you dressed provocatively, he will not even consider entering into a serious relationship with you. So, if that's what you want, you're making all of the wrong moves. Don't try to attract his attention by striving to appear sexy, because you'll give the wrong message about what you want from him. So, figure out what you want to achieve and always dress in clothing that helps you feel at ease. Trying to be provocative only to attract his attention is improper and will not get you anywhere. 3. Agree with everything men say. Some women believe that a guy wants a lady who will agree with whatever he says, someone who will not challenge him, even if she disagrees with his remarks. So, in order to appear desirable to men, women frequently strive hard to get their attention by appearing as if they agree with what men say. Deep down, you hate the words that come out of your mouth, yet you do it because you want a man to like you. What would you think of a man if you were in the same situation and he tried to gain your attention by agreeing to everything you said? That he still isn't sure what he wants out of life? That he doesn't have any standards? That's exactly what the man you're trying to attract will believe. You're trying to follow his lead to win his attention, and he won't be comfortable seeing you do so. 4. Have plumped lips. What's something else that women think men want? Well, it's undeniably a trend that many women try to follow in the hopes of seeming more desirable to men. They believe that by plumping their lips, they will get the sexy appearance that most men desire. But once again, this is a mistake, and it is far from what most men desire from women. If you're thinking of getting your lips done merely to seem more appealing to guys, you're making a huge mistake. I've yet to meet a guy who says he enjoys the way plumped-up lips appear. If anything, they all complain about how fake it appears. So if you're thinking of doing it because you want a guy to like you, please think again. But if you want to do it because you prefer them that way, go ahead. Finally, it's your body, and you have the right to do anything you want with it. 5. Use a baby voice when talking affectionately. Unfortunately, some women believe that men prefer it when women speak to them in a baby voice. However, if you were to question any man about it, he would most likely tell you that it is not cute. If anything, it makes him feel like a child talking to his mother, which is not how any man should feel when he's with his partner. So if you've made this mistake before, please stay away from doing so in the future. You're treating your partner as if you're his parent, which isn't flattering. Even if you're just trying to be affectionate with him, there are plenty of better methods to do it without using a baby. 6. Be different. Many women believe that being different from other women and being distinctive in a world where everyone is similar is what guys seek. But that's not what any true man is looking for. To be honest, he just wants you to be yourself. That's where the story ends. He doesn't want you to behave weird or strange merely to grab his attention. 7. Pretend you're someone you're not. Pretending to be someone you're not to get a man's attention is wrong on so many levels. No one wants to be with someone who is wearing a mask and acting in a way that she believes the other person would enjoy. Why bother pretending when you'll eventually have to show off your true face? Simply show him who you are. And if he likes you for it, that's wonderful. If he rejects you, at least you'll know you spared yourself from someone who wasn't intended to be yours in the first place. Men are simple. They want to find someone with whom they can be themselves. They want to be themselves while they're around you, but they also want you to be yourself, without any pretense. So take off your mask and let him see you for who you truly are. That's the only way you'll be able to keep him forever. Well, there you have it. 7 things women believe men want, but actually turns them off. Hope it helped. Thanks for watching.